Is he ready?
Yeah, is he ready?
Oh, you know, he's got all the tangible things. It would probably be great if he could play another year of college football. But as far as what he's got, he's definitely a prospect.
And Danny Langsdorf agrees with Riley, saying Lee has all the tools but could benefit from another year in college. Here's a look at how Tanner Lee stacks up all time in Nebraska. Currently, the junior's 2,938 passing yards, number 4 on Nebraska's all-time single-season list. He could move as high as second place against Iowa with 260 more. Time now for tonight's 2-minute drill with Andy Kendi and Big Red Zone insider Sean Callahan.
2-minute drill time. The Huskers fall by 12, but Sean, this game not nearly as close as the final score indicates.
Kind of a fool's gold score for Nebraska. Penn State obviously put up 42 points and over 400 yards. By the way, that's the second opponent this year to do that to Nebraska, the other being Oregon. And they really kind of did the damage when they needed to. Nebraska executed at the end against some backups. You got to give them credit for that, but really meaningless in the overall big picture of what this game really was.
Let's talk bright spots. Tanner Lee was outstanding in the second half. So was Stanley Morgan Jr.
Yeah, 26 of 39 for Tanner Lee, 399 yards. This coming off a concussion. It's just too bad he had that little stretch of 6 straight 3-and-outs where they needed a throw, because you see what he looks like when he gets comfortable in a rhythm. And then you mentioned Stanley Morgan. You know, the big story now for Senior Day will be, can he get that Johnny Rodgers record? Now, he's only a junior, another year to do it, but pretty good chance that Stanley Morgan could walk away on Black Friday with the best receiving season in program history.
Stanley Morgan Jr. just about 30 yards away or so. Negatives now, we got to talk defense. Man, they just couldn't stop Penn State, especially in the first half.
Yeah, it's just been a spectacular disaster, as our friend Bob Diaco would say about the play of the defense this year. Nebraska continues to struggle against the run. They continue to struggle to set the edge on the perimeter, which just allows so many big plays to go outside. And when you allow 65-yard type runs or plays on third down over the middle like we've seen, it's just not going to look pretty. And once again, this defense had a rough day out here at Penn State.
And Mike Riley was asked about his future after the game.
Yeah, and Mike Riley continues to keep a consistent approach with that. You know, says, you know, I've been told nothing. I've had brief meetings with Bill Moose, and my job is to coach Nebraska and get them ready for Iowa on Black Friday.
Yeah, that game is Friday afternoon at Memorial Stadium. It's a 3 o'clock start between the Huskers and the Hawkeyes.
Here with Big Red Zone expert Damon Benning at 1620 The Zone. Damon, not a great day for the Black Shirts against Penn State. 263 rushing yards allowed as a team. Saquon Barkley accounting for 158 of those.
Yeah, this right here is just a microcosm. You see the pre-snap talk. Looks like Mohamed Bray should be telling Weber that they've got a boundary blitz coming, which means I think he's going to try to get underneath any quick out. He bails even though he gets a run read. It opens up the A-gap. And the rest is history. You wonder what the communication was, right? Because there's the A-gap. That's probably the most important with the inside run game. But when he motions to Weber that he knows that Lamar Jackson's coming, I think he's telling him that he's going to get underneath the out route. Problem is, he gets a run read, so there's no real reason for him to vacate. Miscommunication, handoff, 30-some-odd yards later, you've got the fans and some of that coaching staff shaking their head on how that's just kind of a microcosm of what's happened all year.
Yeah, 609 total yards allowed by the Black Shirts in that one, but a lot of offense put up by Nebraska. Yeah. 399 through the air for Tanner Lee in this 4th and 2 conversion to Spielman late.
Yeah, game of inches, and this one really feet. He makes the nice, quick, sudden move off the line of scrimmage here, and the number 2 defender thinks he may not want to give up the crossing route. He's playing tendency. Spielman says, okay, you want to take my inside away? I'll just get you over the top. You look at the quick separation. He's explosive in a really short yardage area, and then that pass is on the money. One of those things that Tanner Lee is really capable of doing with that tight window throw. Really good communication, those two being on the same page, and decisive with the route. We call that a man-to-man beater right there.
Yeah, Spielman, 96 yards receiving, now just 112 shy of Johnny Rodgers' 45-year-old record. Stanley Morgan just 30 shy. We'll see if those records will fall against Iowa in the Heroes game this weekend. And the details for that one, 3 o'clock kickoff on FS1. Iowa's won back-to-back games in the series. We'll have a 1-hour post-game show following the ABC game on Friday as well. Now, there's still a chance Nebraska could make a bowl game at 5-7, but it's a long shot. The Huskers 4.5-point underdogs and would have to beat Iowa, then hope Florida State loses its season finale in 2 weeks, but not next week, along with none of the 11 teams currently with 5 wins picking up another victory. So you're saying there's a chance. Nebraska.